Hello, thank you for allowing me to speak today. We have an opportunity to transform education. We have an opportunity to ensure that each student gets what they need to succeed. This idea of each student getting what they need is called educational equity. It is powerful and can transform how we deliver instruction and resources in our schools. We're already enacting educational equity. We're making substantial efforts to ensure students who have been marginalized have the resources they need to succeed. But our efforts are ad hoc, siloed, and sometimes at odds with each other. Our educational equity efforts, while well-intentioned, are random acts of equity. Our efforts are not aligned. But they can be. We can align the work of our schools and our community to have an even bigger impact than we currently have. We can develop a system of support and a momentum that moves us further and faster. We can help more students overcome the barriers they face to reach their full potential. Our schools and communities have enacted significant barriers to many of our students' success. The result of these barriers are the damaging and persistent opportunity and achievement gaps seen in schools. Despite our students' incredible potential, we have failed to deliver the promise education has made to many of our students, including students of color, students experiencing poverty, LGBTQ students, students identified with disabilities, and others. We still have students who do not feel welcome or safe at school. We have students who have difficulty attending or remaining engaged, and we have students who do not receive the support that they need to reach their full potential. We know about this problem. Schools have done a lot to address this problem. Our community has provided incredible resources to alleviate this problem. Each of these efforts can be thought of as an arrow, but the arrows are not pointed in the same direction. The arrows go left or right, up or down, well-intentioned, but not aligned. We need to align the arrows of our effort so that we can achieve the promise education has made to our students. We've started that process by developing an educational equity strategy. We are beginning to align the arrows of our school efforts and now need to work with our partners outside of the school to align the work of our community as a whole. The Crosse Public Education Foundation has already begun this work through its generosity in providing grants for multicultural, equity, and social justice projects. With this incredible partnership in mind, I would like to lay out the elements of our educational equity strategy and how LPEF has already made a difference in aligning the arrows. There are 5 areas of focus to our educational equity strategy: educators, curriculum, systems of support, district and building leadership, and community collaboration. First, we need to invest in our educators. If we develop our educators' knowledge, disposition, and skills, they will be able to successfully respond to the needs of all of our students. LPEF has assisted in this effort already through projects such as the Hamilton Soda 1 Equity Project led by Sarah Jackson at Hamilton. LPEF funded a series of professional development sessions led by community members of color to learn about bias, its impact on racial disparities, and the present-day status of racism. Second, our students need to see themselves in the curriculum and have voice and choice in what they learn. When students are alienated from the curriculum, they are less engaged and less likely to succeed in school. We need to build and deliver a curriculum that represents our students' culture and interests. LPEF has facilitated a representative curriculum through a number of grants. Discovering Your Future Self, initiated by Carrie Wench Harden, provided elementary students an opportunity to partner with Ajamu Butler, founder of Heal the Hood, to write their future story and develop their self-identity. Mindful Hip Hop, arranged by Beth Waldron and Amarina Rathke, brought in hip-hop artist Just Me to learn culturally responsive self-regulation and calming strategies. The Legacy Keepers trip, led by Shondell Spivey, gave Black, biracial, and multiracial students an opportunity to travel to civil rights sites and visit historically Black colleges, inspiring students to imagine a wider future for themselves. These are all examples of how we can invest in curriculum to support students receiving what they need to succeed. Third, systems of support are the structures the district has in place to provide equitable support to students. These systems have developed over time and sometimes are unaligned and do not necessarily come with an equity focus. Examples are professional learning communities, multi-level systems of support, PBIS, and restorative practices. These systems can be leveraged and aligned to have a greater impact on educational equity than they currently do. LPEF has supported the school district's systems of support and the efforts of Katie Beyer and Byron Holtz by bringing in Jamie Nabosny, a Safe Schools advocate, on Unity Day to talk about his experiences in school being bullied for being gay. This example shows how we can align our efforts to provide systems of support such as PBIS to have an even greater impact on students. Fourth, the school district must invest in leadership to facilitate educational equity. District and building leaders come from a variety of personal, professional, and educational backgrounds. To support educational equity work, we need to build and provide knowledgeable and skilled district and building leadership. Melissa Murray, through an LPEF grant, demonstrated this possibility through the purchase of books for a social justice book club. This investment in professional development led to staff members better able to examine policies and practices that may marginalize and hold back children of color. We must continue to examine our practices and invest in staff through professional development and continuous improvement models so that each student gets what they need to succeed. Finally, we need to align the school district's efforts with the community through close collaboration. Many governmental, charitable, and private entities in our community have been working towards equity. We have seen incredible projects and progress as a result. We have also created redundancies and gaps as a result of lack of coordination. By working together with community partners, we can create alignment between organizations and achieve more than by working alone. In one instance, LPEF helped facilitate this partnership through a grant for the Enduring Families Video Project. Requested by Sandra Bauer, Mary Nelson, Wendy Madison, and Julie Welch, the project created video monologues and lesson plans to bring the voices of historical, local African American folks into the social studies curriculum. These partnerships can be aligned to create even more impactful opportunities for our students. We have an incredible opportunity right now to make a difference in the lives of our students. We can move from random acts of equity to a strategic plan that aligns the arrows of our equity efforts. This alignment will lead to an educational system that provides each student what they need to feel safe and welcome and to reach their full potential. I'm thankful for the Crosse Public Education Foundation and for their efforts in making this a reality, and look forward to what is to come in the school district and the community. Thank you.